Welcome, everybody. This is the MilSpouseFest team here with you today, and I'm Julie, the director, and we've got Mary Montoya, our digital media manager, and we're here to walk you through what it's going to look like when you join us on October 5th for our virtual event focused on MilSpouse employment and careers.
Yes, so it's wonderful to be here with you all, walking you through this. So we'll just jump right into it because there's a lot of stuff to go over. So when you register for our event on Eventbrite, you will soon receive an automated email from Pathable.com. That is our digital platform for events that we hold virtually. So what you're looking at now is the home page. That's what you'll see when you click and you're ready to go. And it actually is going to walk you through these steps down here in the middle bar of the home page. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and show you how to create a profile. The best way to do that is just hover over your profile icon and hit edit my profile. And it'll bring up your profile. And you're looking at my wonderful profile right now. Here you can change your profile photo and add some information about yourself. These are all optional fields to fill in. So make sure that you feel comfortable sharing information with us. My interests here are fancy coffee and sports and art. And I have some more information about myself on my profile. And make sure that you hit save at the bottom so that it registers all of your changes and it'll tell you profile saved at the top. Step 2 is the schedule, and I'm going to turn it over to Julie to walk us through the schedule.
Great. So we have 2 events that day. We have a daytime and an evening event, and we're going to start showing with our daytime event. So when you click on the schedule, you hover over and you're going to see agenda and just go right into the agenda. So you're going to join our platform. And then you're going to see right there, daytime live program. We're going to start at 9 o'clock. We're going to have a welcome. And Mary clicked on the words daytime live program, and it brought us up to our run of show. So these are our speakers for the morning part of the session. And over here on the right, you're going to see a chat bar. That's where you're going to be able to communicate during the session and answer questions that we might ask. Next to that are polls. We might have some questions that we ask you that you'll be able to answer during our time together. Any files or handouts, we'll share that in there as well. And then, well, what do we do next? Now we're going to take a break and do our networking. How do we get there? So the best way to do it is you can either click back to agenda on that top left hand of your screen, or you can go, if you don't remember, click on schedule and agenda. That's where you're going to go. Always go to the agenda. You're going to scroll down there. You see 10:30 networking. This is the time for you to join and meet with our sponsors and talk with them one-on-one. So let's scroll down to our friends at PCS Grades. They've got a great booth. We're going to click on them and you're going to see, oh, we're going to click enter video meeting. And that's how you're going to meet with our fantastic sponsors with MJ Boyce, and they're going to ask you to fill out a review and talk about housing and where you've lived, and they give away prizes from visiting their booth. So you definitely want to come along, and you can see all the communication that they've had back and forth in previous booths. So once we're done with our networking session, we're going to go back, and you don't remember how, just go back up to schedule and agenda, right? Now we're going to join our second half of our daytime program. And again, just click on the words daytime live program. And now you're going to see the rest of our fabulous speakers. You'll have a new chat running for that second half, new polls, any new files, they'll be shared in there. And lastly, the most important thing everyone wants to know, Mary, is where do we find out who won the prizes?
Absolutely. This is going to be my favorite part of the whole program. So what you'll do is hover over our conversations and hit public forums. And here we will be posting all about our wonderful prize winners and giveaway winners, and everything that we need to make known will be here in the public forum. Another awesome tool about this conversations tab is the inbox. So if you would like to message someone personally that you've met, or get in contact with one of our wonderful sponsors, you'll just start a conversation in your inbox. And that's a great way to get a hold of people so that other people are not seeing what you're talking about.
That's great. So a few last tips here. If you We're assuming if you're watching this, you've already registered for our October 5th event. And if you haven't, you can still go onto Eventbrite and register. And if you have, we're going to ask you to share this with a friend because we know that everyone wants to come to MilSpouseFest October 5th for spouse employment and careers. And you know what, Mary? There was one thing we forgot to show people. Let's go click back on that schedule again under the agenda, because if you're attending the evening event, I want to make sure that you know where that is. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see that you have the 5 p.m. evening live program, and you're just going to follow those same steps that I showed you. So you're going to get an email reminder from Pathable, which is our partner, and they have live support for us during the event. And that'll be in the email, but it's millspouse support@gtrnow.co. And if you have questions about the event beforehand that you need to talk to the MilSpouseFest team, then you're going to email us at support@milspousefest.com. But if you're having access issues or platform issues the day of, you're going to want to go to that GTR Now email. So thank you so much for joining us today for this video, and we can't wait to welcome you to our October 5th virtual event.
We look forward to having everyone, and I can speak for both of us. We are super excited to see everyone on our digital platform. So we'll see you then.